I'm going to teach you how to create this look, and I hope you enjoy it, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe and like.
So let's get started. I've already prepped the skin with a Tawny Estee Lauder foundation, and I've also just set the eyes with an Urban Decay primer called Enigma. So let's get on to the eyeshadow.
So I'm going to use a Clientele palette from Jar Makeup Artist, from Be Perfect Cosmetics. And these colours are amazing. Like, if you've seen the palette, they're just super shiny.
So I'm just going to go in with Chick. It's a soft brown colour, and I'm just going to rub this all over the eyelids. So I'm just blending it backwards and forwards, as you can see, just making sure that that's all blended and it's got a nice smooth finish.
So I often use my hands for quite a lot of my makeup, because I just find that it's the best tool to use to just neaten everything up.
So I'm just going to go in with that same colour again on the other eyelid and just repeat the process.
Using makeup has always been something that I have been interested in, and something that I've always had a passion in, so I thought, why not, hey, what is the hold up? Especially now everyone's in lockdown, we might as well do a YouTube channel. It's been something I've wanted to do for ages, and I've just been putting off for such a long time, so no excuses, and that's the story really.
So just using the same palette again, I'm going to use the colour Brownie, and I'm just going to go in the outer corners, just blending that out.
But if you're ever having trouble, a really good tip would be to just blend it with your finger as well until you feel like you've got it completely blended in. It's a really good tool to use. Have trust in the process. Trust in the process, guys.
So just sticking with the same palette again, the Clientele palette, I'm just going in with Asha in the inner corner and also just in the centre of the eye. Pro tip with this one as well, guys, that actually using a lighter colour on the inner corner and the centre of your eye just makes that whole smoky eye look a little bit more defined.
Guys, I'm going to add a bit of glitter as well. So I'm really obsessed with this colour Lux at the moment. So I'm just going to get that on my finger, because I feel like you get the best pigmentation when you either use a flat brush or your finger. It's really pretty. It's such a lovely palette.
Now this palette is amazing, guys, because it actually has glow up, which is what I'm going to use on my inner corner, which is also a highlight. So you can use it as an eyeshadow and also a highlight. How amazing is that?
This just helps just make your eyes pop a little bit more as well. I will just sweep that underneath my brows. So I'm going to use the colour Too Much. Brown is never too much. But I'm going to use that under my eyes, so on my lash line. I'm not even too sure what this look is going to look like when I do this, but I should have feeling I wanted to use dark brown. So I'm just going to blend it. Blend it out, baby. So guys, I'm just going to take that up into my crease as well. So I decided that this actually needs a little brown in the crease. So just using that same brush and just going into my crease and then just blending it out. It's literally only the tiniest bit of brown as well. Like, I've not gone back in on the palette or anything. I've just used the same powder that I had on my bottom and just blended it up. Bam! It's getting like a brush like this, so it's super fine. I'm just dabbing it in the Just Black from this palette. And I'm just literally going to stroke it along my lash line. So I'm going to do this really close so that you can see. It makes such a difference. I'm just going to blend that out at the top. So I'm going to get like a pencil brush. I'm just going to blend that out on the top so that it's not such a harsh line. Makes it look a lot natural, more natural as well, like when you come to put your lashes on. So I'm just gonna go on my waterline and just line that with a nude liner. Just so that it looks a bit more brighter, but it's not as harsh as white, like a white liner. So make your eyes pop. I'm gonna do my lashes now. So these lashes are from Land of Lashes. You don't actually have a name as to how to apply lashes. So I've put the glue on and I've got my lash and I'm ready to apply. So I will just close my eye and I just place it on. So what you'll see is it's stuck right in the corner, and just let that dry. There you go, and then you just get the corner and put it into place. I have to do this when the glue is super tacky, so that obviously doesn't slide around. That's it, it's stuck. But we're not finished yet. We are just gonna squeeze it. Sometimes what I find really helps is just fanning it. And then you're gonna pinch. There you go, one lash on. Get some of that black powder again and just dab it along my lash line. And then blend. There we go. And on my mindset, like personal development, like how often do I engage with all that sort of stuff, and it's every day. Every day, I love it. I often, at the moment, I've been starting my mornings watching an Impact Fairy. So I start with an Impact Fairy, and then, like, I love YouTube. I just think it's such a good way to find out what, you know, you've got such a good access to so many other videos and so many amazing, like, motivational, inspiring videos. So I make the most of that every morning, and I just think that your body's primed as soon as you wake up, so it's a really good time to watch some motivational videos and get your brain thinking the right way for the rest of the day. And then, yeah, and then through the day I just obviously go about my normal jobs and tasks and work, and then obviously of an evening I normally would just sit down and just watch something else that's like super motivational and inspiring. And like doing your lashes after, like putting a bit of mascara on after you've applied lashes, is a really good way to just keep everything all together. I think it makes them look a little bit darker as well, which is what I like. And a little bit in the bottom. Just gonna go in with some powder. I'm gonna pop a bit of concealer just on that spot again. Just make sure it's super covered. You can never have too much concealer. Never. So I've just got a damp sponge and just pressing it in. Trust the process, guys. This is a really good sponge as well because it's just got like a little triangle bit on it, so you can like really get into the corners.
And just so you know guys, I will be putting all product details in the description below this video.
I think I'm just going to contour with some powder today.
And another pro tip, just dabbing a spot with a bit of translucent powder also helps to cover it a little bit better as well. So have a little try of that next time you're doing your makeup.
Just down the nose.
And just going in with a Rimmel bronzer as well.
And I just make sure my brush is completely covered in the bronzer before I start putting it on. I'm gonna work it up, so always push it up into your temples. And then just brush it. I start from like the cheek bit and then just like blend it into my temple. And then I've got quite a big forehead, so I like to make sure that that is contoured as well. So I'll often just do my temples and just like my hairline. Just go around my hairline. Just make sure that it's like properly rubbed in. Time for the tune. Really good way to hide a double chin, not to go on the bone. It's like a chin bone. but to like go underneath, just underneath. There we go. Makes it look a bit more chiseled. And this is done. I just brush out. Everywhere I go brush. Just makes that under eye area a little bit more glowy. I don't really tend to wear that much, so this is quite like a heavy look. Maybe for like an evening or if you were going somewhere. But I mean, it's definitely not as heavy as other people's makeup, but it is a lot heavier than what I'm used to. I like to keep it quite natural. In the day, this is more like of an evening look if I was to go out or go somewhere. So just grabbing that powder again and just rubbing it underneath where we've contoured as well. You know, it's like the trick, people think, oh, I've got to use so much makeup. But you don't. Cute, so I'm just going to add some blusher now and then some highlight and then we can do this. So I'm just using some Benefit California blusher in Sunny Golden Pink. So it's a nice colour as well. It's not too pink. Just the right amount. Just gives a nice little glow out. Put the colour back in your face. I love a bit of blush. I'm just gonna get the Glow Up, this one here. Use that on my cheekbones. Because there's no rules about eyeshadows either. Like, you can use them as highlight if they've got like a glowy look to them. Wow, look at that. This palette's really good for everything, really. Got highlight. We've got eyeshadow. Even some of them colours as well, you could probably use as blusher. Because it's come nice little, there's some nice pinks in there as well. We're just using the same palette. And I think that works really well for me as a makeup artist, and also I attend a lot of events and I'm always on the road normally, so it's really useful for me to like have everything in one place so that I don't have to take a full kit of stuff all of the time everywhere I go. Often I'll get like friends ask me if I can do their makeup whilst I'm like down in London, or if I'm, you know, in Birmingham or wherever it is. So it's really good to just have everything in one place and it not take up a huge amount of room in my like suitcase or whatever it is. So I'm gonna use this Deverish lip liner from MAC. It is just a nudie pink lip liner. I've used this lip liner for years. Such a good colour. And it just goes with every single colour. Boom. Sometimes as well I'll just do a little cross. Love this lipstick. And it's like satiny on your lips as well. like a nudie pink. So now I'm just going to go in with the Honey Gloss from Peaches and Cream. So this is me done, guys. This is me done.